What is up, folks? Chris Jardine, aka Snaggle J here, community content developer for Out of the Park Baseball, and it is time for the showdown. It is the Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It is week 2 of the Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Again, next week's tournament is already available to register. I do see, I'm looking at it right now, it does only have 32 spots, but it is going to be 64. I'm going to send a message to Mark here in a few minutes to get him to change it to the format that I want. I'm going to do that right now, actually, before I forget. We've got 10 or 15 minutes, 20 minutes before we get going. Last week, the first sim was at the half past. We're going to take a look at last week's bracket. And the winner, we'll take a look at my roster as well. Tonight, we're doing do or die best of 3 finals. And I'm going to do this right now before I forget. At Mark, could you please edit next week's there. All right. So I had to get I had to get well, yeah, so the way we do our tournaments, it's interesting. Anyway, next week's tournament is going to be a little different. We did gold cap last week, we got gold cap this week. Guys, next week we're doing a bronze tournament. That's right. Next Monday night, we're going to be doing a bronze roster weekly showdown. We're going to be changing it up a little bit. When are we looking at having cards available for tourney rewards? I'm hoping later this week. So here's the thing. Everybody on the dev team is super, super busy trying to do everything we can to stabilize Perfect Team. So some of the things that we're trying to do, like get the special edition cards in the game, is taking a little bit of a priority beating because we really, 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 really are putting every effort we have on making the Perfect Team as stable as possible. That is our number 1, number 2, and number 3 priority right now, is trying to make Perfect Team as stable as possible. So, what? So, I know we do have about 125. We do have about 125 special edition cards ready for to be put into tournaments. We've got to program them. We've got to set them up. They are, of course, now I messed up my green screen. They are cards that are not available any other way other than tournaments. They will be exclusive to tournaments, same as last year. So hopefully later this week we'll be able to get those deployed and get the tournament offerings updated with some special edition stuff. But yeah, there's 124 of them, I think. 124. You can't get into the tournament because it's preparing. You got to wait for so once 8 p.m. hits, it goes into preparing. It takes about 18 to 20 minutes. So, we're watching it. I'm watching it over here. It'll be available soon. They have it pegged. The first sim is scheduled for 8:30. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. This is last week's bracket. You can see the Fabic Experience picked up a win in the finals over the Dab City Yeet. You can see, where's my poor, pathetic squad? Somewhere on there. Bottom left hand, third up from the bottom. We got beat in the first round. I know that it's cut off a little bit there, but we'll get that fixed up for the next time. But yes, the Fabic experience become the first weekly showdown winner. Will he be able to repeat? Probably a similar roster. Take a look at how he did in the finals. A 3-2 series. And look at that. 19 runs in game 1, 19 runs in game 5. With a 8-6, a 10-5, and a 4-3 game in the middle, but 19-1 in the first game. And then 19-3 in the last game. Harold Baines, answer to a trivia question, chat. Who was the first playoff championship series MVP in the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown tournaments? Harold Baines. So remember that one, folks. Let's take a look at my lineup for this week. It's very similar to last week. We got a few additions in there. We got Reggie Sanders, Silver Reggie Sanders in center field. We got Randy Reddy in left field. Somebody threatened physical harm against me if I didn't put Randy Reddy in the lineup. So he's in there. We got Al Rosen at third. Yes, I know putting Al Rosen at third is a huge risk. Probably the one that is going to get killed. What if Votto gets tired? Yeah, no, I got to put somebody in there. Frankie Frisch at second. Votto at first. Ruben Sierra in right field. Ellie Rodriguez. We're gambling with Ellie Rodriguez behind the plate. We got Belanger. Belanger hanging out at shortstop as well. For the defense at shortstop. No, it's not too late to change a Cavicom. I have a message into the tournament guy. He's going to fix it up for me. He's going to expand it to the 64 and fix it up. It should be fixed up before the evening is out. We're trying to develop a better system for the This Week in Perfect Team tournaments. As it takes off and gets more popular, and we're going to change, we're discussing some internal ideas on how we can make it a little better. One sec. All right. Let's see. So there's a look at our lineup. 1064. Well, like I said, we're going to run 64 this week. We'll run 64 for the bronze next week, and then we will reevaluate. In all likelihood, we're going to end up expanding the weekly showdown to 128 teams. I think that's where this is heading. It's already, after 10 minutes, is half full at 32 teams. It's at 16 already. I imagine by the time the show is over, the 32 will be full. Once it gets expanded to 64. We expanded it to 64 last week. It didn't last long. So in all likelihood, where we're heading towards is a 128-team tournament. And it'll probably be do or die. No best of 3 in the finals. I got to run the times and see how long a 128 takes to sim. 256 is not... I'm 532. It is, yeah. Well, I mean, everybody wants their moment in the sun, right? Everybody looks forward to having me call their name out on stream. I mean, I'm having fun doing it. My tournament teams absolutely suck, but speaking of absolutely suck, here's my pitching staff. Soraka, Leiter, Hoyt, and Hallahan going to get rocked all over town. Cecilio Guante in the bullpen with Leclerc, Frank Williams, and Diekman. And then we've got a bunch of 40s. Yaxel Rios, Luke Bard, Marv Grissom, Jesse Orozco, Gene Garber. So we're really hoping that Guante, Leclerc, Williams, and Diekman throw most of the innings. Yeah, my starter lineup is poopy. It's poopy. Not going to lie, chat. Didn't put a lot of effort into the golds. We'll see. It's all in the luck of the draw, man. Again, it's do or die, right? You got to win, what? 64-32, 16-8-4. You got to win 7 games. That's the goal tonight. You got to win. Somebody tonight has got to win 7 games to pull down a championship. And I can tell you right now, it's not going to be me. This one is, it's do or die, best of 3 finals. So it's best of 1 up until the finals is best of 3. Ooh, it's ready. The file is ready, chat. Let's move this on over here. Get my screen all sorted out here. And let's get rid of this unsightly taskbar at the bottom. There we go. And all right, we're in. We are in, chat. Play now. We'll see what kind of sorry you beat me in the playoffs. That's okay. Your team is way better than mine. You shouldn't be sorry you beat me at all. I'd have been sorry if I beat you. I gotta move my chat. My chat needs to be on the right side. Why is it so hard to get chat on the right side of this and just stay there? All right. There's our line. First things first, we got to make sure our lineup is right. Everything looks good there. Everything looks good there. All right, we got Malik Smith, by the way, chat. Malik Smith. Matron, what do you mean? The do or die best of 3 finals? Yes, it will be the same. As long as we're at 64 teams, we're going to do or die best of 3 finals. That's the plan. As long as we're at 64 teams. No, next week will be 64. I'm just waiting to get it updated. All right. Let's go take a look at the bracket, chat, and see what we got in the first round. We got a lot of familiar teams from last week up in this business. We got the Carnegie Melons, chat. We're already done. We're one and done, chat. It's already over. Do we want to start Soraka the first game, or do we want to go a different direction? Try to keep the walks down. We're already done, chat. It's terrible. I want to go here. Where's my next game? Can I see his team from here? He's got Varus. Okay, listen, he's got Otani. Gold Otani, a good pick. Rosenthal. Listen. We can hit this team, chat. We can hit this team or get this team out. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough game. Let's go to the tournament tree and cover all 32 first round matchups right now. We've got 15 minutes. Let's do it. The Snaggletown Schooners take on the Carnegie Melons. Mike Soraka against Cliff Melton. The Burton Badgers against the Bloodshot Hooligans. Steve Carlton against Carl Erskine. Solid pitching matchup there. We got the Centerville Elks and the Dab City Heat. The Dab City Heat lost in the finals 3-2 to the Fabic Experience last week. Looking to get back to the top of the mountain and just make it that one step higher this week. Kevin Gosman for the Elks. Joe Nuxall for the Dab City Heat. The Valakat Vulcans and the Kentucky Keg Draggers. Walker Bueller and Mike Soraka in an all-live series matchup. Don't see a lot of those rolling around. We're going to see one there. The Indianapolis Express against the ZZ Tops. We'll see more. Who immediately gets my pick because it's James Paxton. No offense, ZZ. You're going down. The New York Ghostbusters and the South Park Cows. Brett Saberhagen against Gold Tournament staple already, Bucky Walters. We've got the Fullerton Nordiques versus Double Destruction. Matthew Boyd against Joe Musgrove in this one. We got a silver against a silver. Silver matchup, baby. Silver matchup across the board. The San Antonio Cacti, the Birmingham Bacon, Dennis Leonard against Brett Saberhagen in that one. The Ben Salem Man Witches, who were in last week's tournaments against the VL Vigilantes. Johnny Schmitz against Yu Darvish. The projected matchup in that one. We got the Madison Lakers and the Richmond Rifles. Aaron Nola against, again, Bucky Walters. People catching on to the Bucky Walters train. Special edition Bucky Walters. We saw at least half a dozen of them last week. Probably going to be a lot of people with them out there this week. The Kane County Savages. And with the Kannapolis Cannonballers logo there. Shout out to my man, That Sports Gamer, who turned me on to that awesome logo. Charlie Root and Cliff Melton as he takes on the Eugene Emeralds. The Yonkers Gorillas are going to send Jim Bibby to the mound against the Baltimore, Cincinnati, Toronto Silverbacks, who counter with Bucky Walters. The Bel Air Barleys versus the Corporate Sellouts. Scott Diamond against Jose Barrios in that one. The Sellouts logo looks pretty familiar. Our defending champion, the Fabic Experience, take on the Scottsdale Scorpions in a Dutch Leonard mirror match. Oh, baby. I haven't skipped any yet. The Allegheny Insers versus the Purdue Boilermakers. Sonny Siebert against Ted Lyons. Should be a dandy tilt there. No, already clicked on that one. Let's move down. The Titletown Pack Attack against Cubes Star Factory. Zach Greinke against Bob Ewing. The Bandle City Yordles and the Bolingbrook Batflips. Jeff Tesro against Live Series Walker Bueller in that one. We've got the Conwell Tigers and the Seattle Steelhawks. Brett Saberhagen against Pat Malone. Little Pat Malone action for the Seattle Steel_Hawks. The Arizona Boys of Summer and the Long Island Trash Boys in a battle of opposite ends of the country. Jason Beret against Dustin May. Lots of rhyming going on there. The Kenner Kangaroos against the West Lateran 12. Al Leiter and Cliff Melton. A little bit of Cliff Melton. Cliff Melton making the rounds this week. Getting up there in the Bucky Walters territory. The Julesburg Avocados and the Mount Vernon Cougars. Dave Roberts, I'm assuming the pitcher and not the position player, against Scott Erickson for the Cougs. The Franconia Ham Fighters, the Lansing Lugnuts, Cliff Melton against Randy Tomlin in that one. Let's go look now at the West Virginia Warriors versus the Rio de Janeiro Gauchos. Mike Soraka and Robbie Ray in an all-live series matchup. The Iquitos Hypersloths of the UBFF versus the Flanders winners. Juan Guzman. Is this special edition Guzman? It is special edition Juan Guzman against Dick Drott. The Las Vegas Gamblers against the Herbie Hancocks. Bucky Walters and Connie Johnson going head-to-head in that one. The North Forest Moose versus the Fullerton Titans. Charlie Morton and David Price. Should be a dandy matchup there. A current Ray and a former Ray. The 1977 Dodgers send Walker Bueller to the mound. Take on the Steelport Saints and Joe Nuxall. The Halifax Cannons send Sad Sam Jones to the hill against Kyle Hendricks and the Carolina Legends. The Altamonte Lightning take on the Macon Whoopies. Scott Erickson against Harry Howell. The Drummondville Voltigeurs of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League take on the Dakota State Trojans. Charlie Morton against Johnny Beasley. And last but not least, the Everett Aqua Sox will take on the St. Charles Road Runners. Future legend Grayson Rodriguez is going to take on Sonny Gray. So there you have it, folks. All of the first round matchups. Again, keep in mind, it is best of one. Best of one. Nick has a pretty good lineup. He says he's got Ashburn in there. Again, batting the pitcher eighth. Bold strategy, Cotton. He's got Richie Ashburn of the silver variety. Buhner, Mattingly, Benintendi, Lowell, Vogt, Fletcher, Furcal. Interesting. So the question is, Chad, who do we start the first game? I feel like I want to start Lamar Hoyt. Okay, chat. What I want to know, chat. Put a 1 in the chat if I should start Soraka. 2 for Lamar Hoyt. 1 for Soraka. You know what? Okay. I'll even do you one better. Ignore what I just said. You know what? It's too late. Just do it. 1 for Soraka, 2 for Hoyt. 1 for Soraka, 5. That's helpful. Lots of 2s. We should see. That's a good point. What kind of lineup are we playing against here? The old Melons. So, I mean, his bullpen, he's got nothing in the pen. I mean, he's got Barnes and Betances and Taylor Rogers. So, again, we're going to have to chase Melton early. He's got Borders and Mathis. Frank Torrey, who's a lefty. Veras is a switch. Hoke is a righty. Marinville is a righty. Euler is a righty. Rosenthal's a lefty. Crisp is a switch. Kenny Lofton's going to be a lefty. He's kind of balanced. Do we put Leiter in? Okay, here's the thing. Do we put Leiter in on a pitch count? Do we put Leiter in on a pitch count? Put him at like 75. Yeah. So he's got... He would have 3 lefties in the lineup against a lefty starter. So the thing is, we could play the matchups. And go Leiter. We do have a couple long men in the bullpen, right? We got Garber down there who's got 42 stamina. I mean, not that we want them in the game. See, that's the thing. It's hard for me to strategize, chat, because the person I'm playing is probably watching. Statsmonger is in the chat. He's probably here. He is here. He's in the chat. How am I supposed to strategize against someone who's in the chat? He's here. He's listening to me strategize against his team. No, I mean, that's part of the business, right? You know, that's part of the business, right? It is what it is. Stream sniper. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's hard to strategize. Come on, man. Reverse psychology. I'm going to hide my screen. Alex, I wouldn't do that, guys. Come on. This is for fun. I'm not allowed to win. I've never won a tournament. I finished in the prizes once. I finished 4th. Can lighter hit? Oh, that's a good point. 51 gap power and 60 eye. CPU manage. I'm not going to win my league. I might win my division. My division's very competitive. Although my team's off to a really bad start. Can bang? Yeah, I need a bang on the can for sure. CPU, ask Marcus. I was going to get. If I got Marcus to manage my team, I'd be out in the 3rd inning of the first round. I know it's only Monday. 3 minutes, chat. We're going to go with Hoyt. Okay? We're going to go with Hoyt. We'll see what happens. Maybe I start Hallahan. We'll start Houlihan, chat, just for fun. No, you know what? Oh, chat, I don't know what to do. No, we're going to... No, we're going with Hoyt. We're going to go with Hoyt. We'll see what happens. We're going to go with Hoyt. We'll see what happens. By the way, chat, the news is working now. If you have the roast season update, if you downloaded today's update, you'll notice the Perfect Team news now shows up on the right-hand side of the homepage. Or you can go to the news tab, and it will show up here as well. I'm not roasting anybody's team. That's mean. I'm not. Who am I to roast anybody's team? That's not my style, chat. Yeah, control in the bronze tournaments for sure is going to be crucial. Chris Jardine, I've never heard of that guy. Me neither. He's a nobody. Former OOTP employee. Will it update? Yeah. No, I don't think we're going to put... Well, I don't know if they plan on putting the franchise streams in or not, or if we're going to limit it to Perfect Team news. I mean, our schedule is pretty set anyway. Like, once you see it, the Monday through Sunday schedule is pretty set in stone, so... But, like, tomorrow or Wednesday, you'll see the This Week in Perfect Team... what's the word I'm looking for? Primer will show up there. Never going to... Yeah, I can't control Rich's... He's a busy man. Let's just leave it at that. Never going to let us filter by total cap. You mean in the looky screen? Rich does what he wants, man. He's the boss. More Science Saturdays. I didn't watch it. Saturday's my day off. That's why we let Alex just do whatever he wants. No oversight whatsoever. That's not true. Well, yeah, Stats Monger, because you know all the different strategies I'm trying to employ here. Looky screen, official term. Yes. He knew what I meant. He knew what I meant. All right, chat. Let's get my elimination out of the way. Now, remember, chat, I'm going to be watching the highlight reels of my games. No spoilers. If you spoil my game in the chat, you're getting timed out for an hour. Dead serious. This is a fun thing. Lots of great single player additions. Revamped scouting, revamped drafting. Lots of new AI stuff. The game flow is wicked. 3D stadium constructor is wicked. It's head and shoulders above what 20 was. If you like to get deep into the draft class, if you like to get deep into the scouting, if you like to have your own stadium, you want to use the 3D construction kit. It's huge. The scouting thing alone, the fog of war aspect of scouting, I remember the whole reason where we got, not going to lie, and I'm not going to take credit for it at all because we have been discussing it for a while. But when NHL put fog of war into NHL 19, that's when we started beating the drum of revamping the scouting in franchise. Because the Odeon, there's no giveaways right now. We'll do some later. But yeah, NHL 19 and the fog of war aspect just totally revamped that franchise for me. And that's when we started having discussions. Hey, what would fog of war scouting look like in OOTP? How could we make scouting reports less accurate? Like that kind of stuff. And what? No. Fog of war is like let's say fog of war is that all of the information is not presented for you. Like you have to scout to unveil information. It's basically that not everything is given to you. So if, for example, if you want more information on prospect X, you need to physically scout that person to unveil some of the statistics that you need. Right? I don't have a top 5 cards just yet. To be honest, guys, I don't really have a whole lot of time to play. I get in a little bit here and there. My top 5 cards are all not in the game yet. I can say that. Yeah, Madden did something similar, yeah. NHL did it unbelievable. If you go back and look at some videos of when NHL 19 was implemented and the fog of war, it's amazing. All right, let's take a look and see how we did in the first round against Carnegie Mellons. See how quickly it was eliminated. But yeah, Tarzan Boy, my 5 favorite cards are not in the game yet. I can tell you that for sure. Let's see, top of the first, Melton on the hill, pitching to Reggie Sanders. Sanders going to lead off with a dinger. High fly ball, deep to left center field, way back, it's gone!
Deep stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes.
Reggie Sanders leads off the game in the top of the first with a home run. All right, good start, chat. Bottom of the first, Borders on at the plate. First and third, grounded to third. Second for 1 on a first double play. Inning over. Run score? Yes, no. Good. All right, so we are in the bottom of the 5th, 1-0 Snaggletown. Melton at the plate. Marinville at first. Melton bunts. Second for 1 on a first double play. Another inning-ending double play for the Schooners. After 5, they lead 1-0. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th now. Kilvio Veras at the dish. Nobody out. Hoyt still in the game. Veras back up the middle. Oh, what a dive by Belanger, but he's got no play. Great play by Belanger to knock it down. Here's Lofton now. 1 on, nobody out. Runner to second. They're going to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. The speedy Lofton's going to beat that out at first. So Ohtani up now. Lofton at first. 1 down. Hard hit ball to first. They're going to get 2 here. Second for 1 on the first. Ohtani beats it out. Almost another inning double play. Here's Borders now with 2 down. Hoyt comes set. Granner back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. 2-out single to center field for Pat Borders. And it's going to be first and second. What? I got you covered, Jay Brown. Plus, I basically am Harry Carey. Wait till we get a Ryan Sandberg card, chat. Here's Rosenthal. Borders at first. Ohtani at second. 2 down. Fly ball to left. This could end the inning. On the run. He makes the play. Hoyt gets through 6 shutout innings. And the Schooners lead 1-0. Bottom of the 7th now. Here's Frank Torrey to lead it off. That's a base hit past the diving first baseman, Joey Votto. Get the glasses. I've got some rimmier glasses here somewhere. Here we go. Celio Guante into the game now. Torrey at first. Nobody out. And he strikes him out. Down goes Hoke. Here's Pete Fox now. He goes down looking for out number 2. Here's Coco Crisp. Still a runner at first. 2 down. That's going to be ripped into the right field corner. The ball is stuck under the fence, maybe. Hard to say. Clipping issue. Sierra gets it in, though. The runner will hold at third. Now it is 2nd and 3rd. 2 down. Kilvio Veras at the plate. Guante still in the game. Granter to first base, and that's going to end the inning. Guante gets out of it, and after 7, it's 1-0. Snaggletown. Top of the 8th now. Matt Barnes pitching to Jeff Mathis. Mathis rips that one into right field. That's going to go to the wall. That could be extra bases. Mathis around first on his way to second. Here comes the throw. He is safe. A 1-out double for Jeff Mathis. So let's go now to the bottom of the 8th. The Schooners did not score. Top of the 8th after that Mathis double. They just really wanted to show the Jeff Mathis highlight because why the heck not, chat? Rigged? Always rigged. Here's Lofton. Chat, this is where we blow the game, right? Pop up in the infield. Oh, Belanger unable to get to it. That's going to fall for a base hit. Here's Ohtani. And he strikes out. Guante heats it up there. Frank Williams into the game now to face Pat Borders. Granter to the pitchers now. They're going to go to second for 1. On the first double play! He gets out of the inning, and we're going to go to the 9th. The Schooners lead 1-0. So here we go. Bottom of the 9th now. Still a 1-0 game. Jose Leclerc into the game to try to close it out. Here's Larry Rosenthal. And he goes down swinging for out number 1. 2 outs to go for the Schooners to pick up their first tournament individual game victory of Perfect Team 21. And a walk. Leclerc with the walk. Torrey's at first now. Here's Don Hoke. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, chat. Another walk. Jake Diekman's now going to come into the game. And Roy Euler is going to step up to the plate. 1 out, 2 on. Fly ball into right field. Ruben Sierra under it. He makes the play. Runner's going to tag it out at third. What a gun from Sierra, but he just beats it out at third. The tying run 90 feet away now with 2 down. And here's Darren Lewis. 2-2 count. Diekman still on the hill. He goes down swinging. The Schooners win 1-0. Oh, it was Malix and right? That's right. I had the defensive subs on. The Schooners are moving on to round number 2. Oh, we're simulating again? Holy moly, chat. Who are we even playing? We won 1-0. We're playing the Lakers. Where are we at here? We're playing the Lakers. Andrew Heaney against Mike Soraka. Good luck, Madison. Whoo! Chat, we got a dub. We got a dub in the books, chat. Once we get beat out, we'll take a deeper look at the bracket, chat. If we both win in round 2, we play round 3. So we got the Hooligans, the Yeet, the Vulcans, the Express, the Cows, the Double Destruction, the Cacti, the Vigilantes, the Schooners, the Lakers, the Bears, the Savages, the Silverbacks, the Sellers, the Experience, and the Boilermakers on one side. The Roadrunners, the Voltigeurs, the Whoopies, the Cannons, the Dodgers, the Titans, the Hancocks, the Hyperslavs, the Warriors, the Ham Fighters, the Cougars, the 12, the Trash Boys, the Steelhawks, the Yordles, and the Pack Attack on the other side. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We win this one. We got the winner of the Bears and the Savages in round 3. What a great game. Great first game, chat. Lamar Hoyt, big ups to the chat. Big ups to the chat for the Lamar Hoyt decision. He goes 6+ shutout innings. Gets the job done. Big boy Hoyt for sure. Oh. We're going to get lucky again. Silverbacks lost. Seeing people pop in the chat. Let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at the highlights between Snaggletown and the Madison Lakers. Round number 2. Again, do or die, chat. It's a fast and furious tournament. It's going on. Things are happening. Here we go. Andrew Heaney, Ruben Sierra here, leading off. It's the top of the second of a scoreless game. That ball's hit into the left center field gap by Sierra. That's going to be extra bases. Sierra rounds first on his way to second. And Sierra with a leadoff double in the top of the second inning. Here's Ellie Rodriguez now. 1 out. Votto at first. Sierra at third. That's a base hit into right field, and the Schooners are going to take a 1-0 lead. An RBI single by Ellie Rodriguez, and it's 1-0. Let's go now to the bottom of the second. Riley Green at first, Carlos Santana at the dish. 2-0. Snaggletown leads. The ball's hit to second. This could be a double play. 4-6-3 double play. And that's going to end the inning. So let's go now. Top of the fourth. Snaggletown leads 3-0 now. Soraka at third with 2 down. Al Rosen at the dish. Also runner at second. That's going to be a base hit down the line. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. And Snaggletown blowing it open a little bit here with a 5-0 lead in the top of the fourth. Hey, man, I trust my lineup. I don't need to fix lineups. Why would I fix that? So here's Sierra now. 5-0 game. Schooner's looking to move on to round 3. And that ball's hit high and deep to center field. It's going to hit off the wall. Unbelievable. That's going to score another run. Sierra's going to go all the way to third. Here comes the throw, and he is safe. An RBI triple by Ruben Sierra. And it is 6-0 Snaggletown. Here we go now. Bottom of the 8th. Soraka still in the game. 6-0 is the score. That's a walk. So that's going to be first and second. 1 down. Bonds at the dish. Nobody out. My bad. Nobody out. And that's another walk. That's going to load him up. 6-0 and not an insurmountable lead here. Celio Guante going to come in now. Billy Cox. Bases loaded. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Snaggletown in a bit of trouble for the first time today. That ball is a pop-up into left. That's going to be caught by Randy Reddy. Here comes the throw to the dish, and he is safe. So that's going to score a run. Randy Reddy almost threw him out at the plate, but it's 6-1. 1 down. Now here's Hannahbaum at the plate. Granted to third. We're going to go to second for 1. Oh, no, the ball is dropped. Oh, no, Frankie Frisch. Frankie Frisch? He's got 114 defense at second base. Oh, please turn. Oh, boy. Did he just balk? Bases loaded, one out here, bottom of the eighth. And that's a base hit into right field from Santana. That's going to score one. Here comes the throw from Ruben Sierra. That will score a second run. And it is 6-4 now. First and second, still only one down here. Grounder to second, Frisch. And that's going to get out of the inning with a double play. They put up 4. It's going to be interesting going to the 9th. It's 6-4. Probably close to the next sim again. Holy Judas, we got to get these recaps going a little slower. A little faster. That's ripped down the right field corner. Trying to get some of the run backs here for Snaggletown. Franny Fish? Yeah, it must be. Stressful for me. 2:30 left. We might not do the highlights for the next game. We might after the next sim we'll do if I win, we'll run through the bracket instead of doing highlights. Frisch, and that's going to be into the corner. Fair ball down the line. Sierra's going to score back-to-back doubles, and Snaggletown leads now 7-4. A little bit of insurance here in the 9th. Bottom of the 9th now. Runner at first. Brinkman at the plate. Nobody out. 3-run lead. That ball is hit into right. That's going to be a base hit. So that will bring the tying run to the plate. In the form of Albert Almora Jr. Fly ball. Center field. Caught. Ball comes in. Again, no real pressure to get that runner going to third. He means nothing. Jose Leclerc now into the game. Runner at first and third. One out for Barry Bonds. Fly ball to center. That's going to be caught. That ball's going to come in quickly. They're not even going to bother throwing home again. Runner doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot. 7-5 now. Here's Billy Cox. 2 down. Leclerc on the hill. That's going to be a base hit into right field. Sierra up with it. He gets the ball in. Oh, okay. First and third. 2 out now. Fly ball. Center field. Going to stay in the ballpark. It's going to be caught. And the Schooners are moving on to round number 3 with a 7-5 win. Woo! Chat. Who do we got in game 3? We got Leiter. Who do we got Leiter against? Brandon Woodruff. We're facing the Kane County Savages. Let's take a look at the tournament tree real quick. We got the Hooligans and the Vulcans, the Destruction and the Vigilantes, the Schooners and the Savages, the Sellouts and the Fabic Experience making another run. Gonna have to get through Cavacom first. The Whoopies and the Voltigeur, the Dodgers and the Hancocks, the Ham Fighters and the 12, the Trash Boys and the Yordles. We are at the round of 16. Only 8 teams can move on. I gotta win first. Oh yeah, no, Fabic's gonna beat. If I have to face Fabic or Cavacom, either of those two, Fabic or Cavacom, if I get through this one, that's probably where my tournament ends. But, top 8, I'm walking away with a prize, chat. Gotta get to the round of 8. The round of 8 is paid, baby. That's what it's all about. We're here to make money. Oh, chat, this is fun. Are you guys digging this? Are you guys digging this action? I'm liking this weekly showdown thing that we're doing here. Not gonna lie. I'm enjoying it. Me and 108 of my closest friends. It's fun. I mean, everyone would dig it more if they didn't lose in the first round. I agree. But I'm glad to see people who lost in the first round sticking around to enjoy the rest of the tournament. That's what it's all about. I have to be here. But, you know, the people who lose in the first round and then stick around. Come on, baby. Come on, we're going all the way. This is it, chat. We're going all the way. We win this one. We got Wild Bill in the next round. Here we go. Make it all the way. Don't know why I hit the scores. Oh, see, I love failure. Oh, no! 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 Oh, man! Oh! I had to press it. I wanted to go through the bracket and see how everybody's making out. Oh! Well, GG's to Kane County. GG's to the Kane County Savages for eliminating us from the tournament. 5-4. Let's find out who they are so they can be banned forever and ever. Coach! Oh, Coach. Oh, man. Oh, geez, Coach. No, we're not going to ban Coach. All right, so we're out. That's sad. I wanted a. So let's take a look at what we got in the quarters, chat. On one side, we've got the Vulcans and the Destruction, the Savages, and the Sellouts. Fabic is out, ladies and gentlemen. We will have a new winner this week. Sorry, I don't know why I hit the horn for Fabic being eliminated. I'm sorry, Fabic. That was mean. Fabic. I'm sorry. The Voltigeur and the Hancock and 12 and the Yordles on the other side of the bracket. So let's see what we got. The Vulcans against the Destruction. David Price against Freddie Peralta. It's old Mother Hubbard and Freddie Peralta's in the cupboard. The Kane County Savages against the Corporate Sellouts. We've got Tyler Anderson for Kane County against Sandy Koufax. This is the round. This is game 4, right? This is where you're seeing who the guys dumped into that fourth starter role because you know their number 1 can't go again. The Yordles in the 12. Walker Bueller for the Yordles. Spec Shea for West Flatiron. West digging deep into the bag of tricks for this one, folks. The Hancocks and the Voltigeur. We've got Scotty Diamond. Old Scotty Diamond. Canadian Scotty Diamond. Against Mike Caldwell. 87 Mike Caldwell for the Voltigeur. We've got some great matchups. I'm sad. I am so sad, chat, that I got beat out. I thought this was it. I thought this was our week, chat. What happened? Yeah, well, no wonder Yaxel Rios was in the game. You ain't gonna win when Yaxel Rios pitches in the ninth. Set up the fail. Yaxel Rios. His name is Yaxel, which reminds me of something else that I think of when I hear Yaxel Rios. So let's see. He gave up a double to Benintendi, intentionally walked Baines, got a fly out to left, a fly out to right, and then a Jed Jorko single ends the game. Yaxel Rios, he almost got out of it, chat. Almost got out of it. GG's to the Savages. We're laying waste. Was it Luke Bard? Yeah, did Luke Bard come in at some point? Oh, what? Oh, they subbed him out. You know what? We should have left Yaxel in. Yaxel was probably pitching great. Take a look at the line score. Yaxel, look at that. He blew the save. 1 2/3, and then Bard come in, take the L. Like, what are you supposed to do with this, chat? I mean, Leiter got lit up. That killed us. 26 inning game? What? No. I want to now. Who was it? 7-3, 10-5, 8-4. Was it this one? Rich here pumping the tires on his news page. Looks pretty good. We were talking about it earlier, Rich. Perhaps if you were here for the whole stream, you would have heard me talk about how awesome the news page was. Everybody loves it. I'm a big fan. Which game was the 26 inning game? Cows versus Destruction? Oh, it was earlier in the tournament? Oh my God. The news page looks fantastic, Rich. 26 innings. Yikes. And in a do or die tournament with no off days, like, did Destruction make it any further? He did. He picked up another win. How? His bullpen has got to be in big trouble, chat. His bullpen has got to be in big trouble. He's facing the Valakut Vulcans. He's in some trouble. You got to imagine that his team is hurting unit this week. How did Statsmonger make out? We beat him. He's gone. Stream Sniper. And then we had Madison. Another Stream Sniper. I'm kidding. No. I'm kidding, chat. I got to log out to get the next sim, right? So we'll log out in a minute and see. But we've got a great round of 8 here, folks. The Vulcans, the Destruction on one side, the Yordles, and the West. Oh my geez, West. I could say it when it's right there. When it's right there, West Lateran. See, I can say it when it's right there in front of me. In the bottom half, the Savages and the Sellouts, the Hancocks, and the Voltigeurs. Cheering for the Destruction now. They've got my vote. When did this start? 8 p.m. The stream started at 8. The tournament started at 8:30. At least you didn't get a horn when you lost. I'm sorry, Fabic, okay? I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit the no way. The first sim was 8:30. That's the one I meant to hit. Okay, we're gonna sign back out to the main screen. Somebody want to tell me when someone who's still in the tournament want to tell me when the sim goes through, please? Guys, so next week's tournament, the 32 spots are full. We are going to get it increased to 64. I'll make a little ping in the Discord. Just got the notification at 9 p.m. That's weird. Probably a Twitch thing. Twitch not always the best at sending that stuff out. Let's see if I can do that myself. Okay, hang on, chat. If you're typing in the chat, I can't see you right now. Just FYI. Now I can. Could be a Twitch thing. Twitch is not the greatest when it comes to Okay, so I've updated the max teams for next week's tournament to 64. If you want to get in on it, in a minute it'll refresh and it should show 64 teams. And keep in mind, it is going to be a bronze, no cap tournament next week. We're going to get that changed over. It will be a bronze, no cap tournament. You can see it's already updated on my screen here. 8 p.m. Monday, 9 p.m. Thursday. 8 p.m. Monday, 9 p.m. Thursday. I mean, we post the schedule a myriad of places. But I get it. Not everybody sees stuff. 8 p.m. Monday. Any news on increased number of tournaments being? Nope. Yeah, 8 p.m. Mondays, 9 p.m. Thursdays. Basically what I used to do, but the opposite. Same 2 days, different 2 times. I'm assuming the sim. No, Tim, you didn't. Sim is finished? All right. Where are we at? This one? Okay. But I will get that started. Good point, Tim. Let's get that going. Shall we? We're going to give away 3 prizes of 10,000 perfect points apiece. Let's get that started up. Exclamation point ticket in the chat gets you in. Perfect team 21 only. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Yordle, appreciate it, bud. Let's see what we're at here. Take a look at the final 4. The quarterfinals. The destruction could not overcome the fatigue of the 26-inning game. He loses 1-0 to the Valakut Vulcans. A 3-hitter from David Price. Whew. 3-hit shutout. The Kane County Savages take an L 4-3 to the Sellouts. Great game from Tyler Anderson for the Savages, but the pitching staff for the Sellouts just a little bit better with Koufax starting and Fox, Bordy, and Patton coming in out of the bullpen. The Bandle City Yordles eliminate the West Lateran 12, 8-6. 8-6, what a game. The Herbie Hancocks eliminated 1-0 by the Drummondville Voltigeurs. Let's take a look at the game log and see what happened when the run was scored. I should have looked at the box score first. 1 run in the top of the 5th. Mike Caldwell takes the L, goes 7. Gives up 6 hits and a run. Scotty Diamond, Canadian. 8 innings, 4 hits, a shutout, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. Most of all, no walks. So let that, and then we're going to have, again, the Yordles eliminate the 12 by a score of 8-6. Wally Joyner goes 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs for Bandle City. You can see Spec Shea only got through 5, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 4 walks, only 3 Ks. Bueller, Suero, Manti, Garces, El Guapo shutting it down. Well, he gave up 2 runs, but still, and Rami combining to end that one off. A slugfest 8-6. West Vlatarin scored 2 in the bottom of the 8th to try to make it close, but not close enough. The sellouts with a 4-3 win over the Kane County Savages. Savages again with 1 in the 8th to make it a little bit closer, but unfortunately not close enough. Koufax gives up 2 hits, 2 runs, 5 Ks over 6. Patton picks up the win. Fox, a hold, Bordy the save. Tyler Anderson, 7 solid innings, but not solid enough. Not solid enough. Again, sellouts moving on after defeating last week's champion, the Fabic Experience. And then the Vulcans eliminate the Destruction. 1-0. Again, David Price goes the distance, allows 3 hits, strikes out 8 and a walk. Only 96 pitches as well as he tosses the Maddox. Plutko takes the L. Phil Montana, Tim Crabtree came in, pitched pretty well out of the bullpen for a bullpen that was extremely taxed, but their hitting couldn't get it done. 2 hits for Fernando Vina, leading off the Valakut lineup. So let's take a look at the tree. We've got a Final Four chat. The sellouts and the Vulcans on one side. The Yordles and the Voltigeur on the other side. The Vulcans will send Walker Buehler to the mound. And the sellouts counter with probably not Sean Bosky. Come on, Cavicom. Who you starting? Let us know. You're not starting Sean Bosky. Who is it? Who's it going to be? Let us know. You got to tell us. Got to tell us. It's the rules of the chat. In the other semifinal, Jim Bibby, as Bandle City has said in the chat, short notice, going against Brent Suter. Brent Suter. So there we go, folks. We've got a couple of great matchups. Jim Bibby and Brent Suter on one side. We'll see how it ends up here. All of these teams, of course, now in the prize pool. And we're going to have a best of 3 final coming up after this between 2 of these teams. We're going to stick with it right till the very, very end. Last week's winner, the Fabic Experience, not in the tournament anymore. Eliminated in round 3. We will have, for the second edition of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown, we will have the second different winner. The top 4 prizes, it's 3 historical packs for first, a diamond pack for second, gold pack for third and fourth, and a regular pack for 5th through 8th. See, I don't think I can take off the cap. That's okay. Letting it ride with Bosky. Woo! Heard it here first, chat. Sean Bosky. He's letting it ride. He's saving his big horses for the final if he makes it. Again, chat, you can see next week's tournament already available for signups. Yes, it does say a gold cap tournament. It will be a bronze tournament. 64 team bronze tournament. That thing's going to be filled. Again, guys, exclamation point ticket in the chat. We're giving away 3 prizes of 10,000 perfect points apiece. We've got all kinds of people up in there already. You can't win if you ain't in. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. We're going to draw those right after this game, before the finals. So make sure you get your exclamation point ticket in there. Sebastis is eliminated from the draw for saying exclamation point Tebow. No way. Tickbo? No, it doesn't work either. No way. All right, we should be getting the sim here any minute. Well, we won't get it. Somebody will tell me. Oh, chat. You guys can't see that. Too many things going on. No, it's just going to be straight bronze. I don't think bronze cap really makes a whole lot of sense. Sim done. Thank you, sir. This week in tournament, the tournament, the next week tournament populates the minute this one starts. So at 8 p.m. Eastern time, when the file starts preparing for this one, the next one automatically starts up. All right. Where are we at? Let's go take a look and see how we made out in the final four. What the heck? I hit it too early. I hit it too early, chat. They'll probably be different for next week. I might change it up for next week. Hopefully we'll have some cards in there for next week. That's my goal. My goal is to get some cards in there for next week. All right, we're good. So in semifinal number 1, the Valakut Vulcans defeat the Corporate Sellouts by a score of 6-3. Sean Bosky did everything he could. Fell apart in the late innings. Unfortunately, 3 runs in the top of the 8th made the difference. Richard Blyer has a bit of a blah game coming into the bullpen. But a great effort from the Corporate Sellouts, who will finish in the 3-4 position with the Vulcans moving on to the finals. And they will face the Drummondville Voltigeurs with a 5-3 win over the Bandle City Yordles. Brett Suter outpitches Stephen Tarpley. Jose Paniagua takes the L in a 5-3 game. The Voltigeurs scored 2 in the first, 3 in the 5th. And we are going on to the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Please keep in mind, the finals are a best of 3. The Valakut Vulcans and the Drummondville Voltigeurs are going to do battle here in the finals. You see the full bracket here. We started with 64 teams earlier in the evening. We are now down to Valakut, who has this fantastic roster. He's got Vigna hitting 300 in the leadoff spot. He's got a pretty solid pitching staff of Bueller, Greinke, Darvish, and David Price. He has rode an all-live starting rotation. And he is going to face the Drummondville Voltigeurs of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League with Silver Dudu as the owner, Charlie Morton, El Duque Orlando Hernandez, Patrick Corbin, Scott Diamond, and Brett Suter. Amazing efforts from those 4 or 5 guys. Scott Diamond and Brett Suter allowing Morton Hernandez and Patrick Corbin to be rested and ready to go. So we're going to have Zach Greinke for the Vulcans against Charlie Morton for the Voltigeurs in Game 1. Orlando Hernandez against Yu Darvish in Game 2. David Price against Patrick Corbin in Game 3. Unbelievable. What a tournament we have had. Again, we started the night with 64 teams, ladies and gentlemen, and we are down to 2. One of these 2 teams will be walking home as the second This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown champion. Woo! Chat. You know what? I just had an idea. Hold on. Okay, let's do a couple things. Let's figure it. Okay, guys, you have 30 seconds to get in on the giveaway. Exclamation point ticket in the chat if you want to win 10,000 perfect points for PT21. Again, if you're already in it, you can't get in it again. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. Again, you can only enter once and once only. 20 seconds, we're going to shut it down. We're going to draw it. We're going to give it away. As always, if you win, make sure you whisper us right here on Twitch or DM me in the Discord. It's Chris, Perfect Team CM. I'm always in the, community and content developer. I'm always in the top right corner when I'm online. DM me your Perfect Team 21 username and your team name for confirmation. Again, with your username, please make sure it is the proper capitalization that you registered with. Save me some time on that one. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway is closed. The giveaway is closed. Good luck to everybody who is in on tonight's giveaway. And look, for all those people who say rigged, chat, we're going to do it with it on the screen so that you guys can see it's not rigged, because this is how we always do it. Close giveaway. All right, chat. Let's see who our winners are tonight. We have Nilwill 76, Laird, and No Regard 49. Nilwill, Laird, and Norrigar 49. Congratulations. You guys have picked up 10,000 perfect points apiece. Again, make sure you guys either whisper us right here on Twitch or DM me in the Discord. If your name in the Discord is vastly different than your Twitch name, just let me know who you are from the Twitch stream so that I know you're not trying to steal points, because as people try to scam us, that means we have to stop doing these. Only win with Rich. Definitely rigged. 100% rigged. Definitely completely rigged. It's definitely rigged, chat. Everything here is rigged. If things were rigged, I would rig it so that I win the tournaments. I mean, kind of my MO, chat. Someday, Mortalis. Please do not DM me to tell me you did not win. I will close my Discord account. I will literally put my Discord account on Do Not Disturb forever. I will close my DMs for life. There's still a little bit in the bottom. There's still a little bit, just enough to keep me going. I don't really want to get up and go get a drink. Only 67 non-winners. That's right. You can't win if you don't get in. Yes, of course, it's bubbly. We're rocking the cherry tonight. Cherry bubbly tonight. It's my favorite. If I'm stay in, will it ping me? Once I go out and back in, will it ping me when there's a new file now? Has anybody tried to do that? Voice modulator? Nah. I enjoy this too much. I enjoy this. Polar seltzer? I don't even know what that is. I drink bubbly. I'm getting into the AHA a little bit now, too. I don't know if you guys have AHA. No, still no sponsor for the bubbly yet. Rich. Rich assures me that he's working on the. I'm just going to. You know what? I'm going to take business into my own hands, chat. Somebody screenshot this for me. We're going into business for ourselves, chat. Let's get it in the right spot so you can see it. Okay, we got to be able to see the label, right? So we need to be like, you know what? We'll do it later. We'll do it later, chat. Yeah, I get into the aha a little bit too, which is Coke's answer to bubbly. The aha is pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to business for myself, chat. That's it. Executive decisions. I know, green screen, it's the lighting. It doesn't like the reflection off the can because my light isn't behind. Somewhere there's a lawyer. Listen, when I'm sitting here waiting for the tournament simulation to come in, I like to enjoy a cold can of bubbly sparkling water. Bubbly sparkling water is I can't even do it. Oh, chat. Rich is going to shoot me. I can just imagine. Can you guys imagine the Discord message I'm going to get in about 30 seconds? It's like, you know what you got to remember is in Major League 2, or was it the first one? When Rick Vaughn does the underarm deodorant commercial. Rich wouldn't fire me. Come on. That's not that bad. I'm just giving a little bit of free advertising to a drink company that I happen to enjoy. It's literally, yeah, I like to enjoy a can of bubbly sparkling. It's upside down. It's upside down. Oh, crap, chat. Doesn't seem to be giving me the sim. Take two. Oh, jeez. Rich just muted the stream, closed it. He's just like, I can't deal with Snaggle tonight. It gets like this. So the Vulcans take a 1-0 series lead. Charlie Morton picks up the win in game 1 as they win 5-3. Morton goes 5, gives up 8 hits, 3 runs. But Tommy John, Mike DeJean, Fikach, and Castillo all come in and pit zeros out of the bullpen. Walker Buehler takes the L. Giovanni Gallegos. Taylor Rogers closed it down. Vulcan scored 3 in the top of the second, and that was it. But a 1, a 2, and a 1. And Drummondville. Why was I thinking that? What? I said it backwards. So Drummondville leads the series 1-0. Again, you got to think, chat. So a little bit of under the hood analysis here. You have to figure, like I said before the series. Because I was looking here, not down here. That's why I said they were up 1-0. That's on me. The big thing for the Voltigeur, chat, is those 2 starts that they got from Scott Diamond and Brent Suter. Scott Diamond and Brent Suter. Scott Diamond threw an 8-inning shutout. Brent Suter went 6 strong innings, only gave up 3 runs. Those 14 quality innings from the 4th and 5th guys in this tournament has really made a big difference because now you can go back to those 2 golds and that silver starter that you have. So you got to feel like going into a game 2, yes, Vulcans does have Zach Greinke, but does Zach Greinke really hold up against the Orlando Hernandez? You look at the ratings, you have to feel like at this point, Drummondville has the very clear advantage on the hill in game 2. You look at game 3, yes, Valakut does have that gold Yu Darvish coming in. You also have to look at the fact again, if you're trying to make a case for Valakut here, Drummondville went through a lot of their bullpen in that first game. They used Tommy John, they used Fikach, they used Dijon, they used Castillo. You were able to get away with only 2 bullpen innings on the other side with Rogers and Gallegos. So again, you have to feel like the Volunteers, you're obviously in a 3-game series, winning the first game, super crucial. Definitely the most important game to win in a 3-game series is the first game. You got Orlando Hernandez coming. This could really go any way, chat. If Orlando Hernandez outpitches Zach Greinke, I feel like this series is probably going to be over. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see, chat. Again, on paper, if Drummondville able to pull this out with Morton and El Duque going 1-2, you got to look at Scott Diamond as a low-key MVP of this tournament. Brent Suter, definitely unsung hero, going out there and doing his job for 6 innings as well. Norrigar, if you're here, I did get your DM. Just so you know, you weren't sure if it worked or not. I did get it. I'll get you those points as soon as the stream is over, my friend. So if you're still in the chat, I just want you to know I got it. Two minutes and 24 seconds. We're going to have to start thinking of something to do to fill these times when we're out of the tournament and we're in the semifinals, the finals. There's only a couple games. We'll have to figure out something to do to fill the time. Baseball random trivia. PAX! There's somebody thinking. I could watch those games, I suppose. I can watch them, right? Can I? Can I watch them somehow? If I go to schedule, scores, I can watch them from here, can't I? Good point. Look at kitten pictures. Great idea. Simon, where are you? I need like the NFL countdown music. That's a good idea. We could space out the giveaways too. Again, this is all like, I said this last week, and it still kind of rings true this week, right? It's a learning experience. Last week we did it a little differently. This week we went to the do or die. Last week we literally streamed the first round and a half, and then we were done. This week, we're going to push a 2-hour show, probably, depending on the result of this game. And then, but we're going to get through the whole tournament, which I think that was probably the biggest piece of feedback that I got from the first week, is that people would like to see the whole tournament. So that's why we made the change to do or die, finals best of 3. That's why we made the switch to do or die. If we make the switch to 128 teams, which I think, if we do make, but I'm going to have to log out and back in. Got to check out the Undertaker promo tonight. Is it that bad or is it that good? Hitman, that's what I need to know. But yeah, so like I said, I think we'll run 64 next week, and then I think, given that it's probably already full or very close to it, why don't we have 10,000 different cards in the game? Because that seems excessive. That good? Sweet. I'll catch it after. 10,000 cards seems a little excessive. We'll end up with about 4,300 this year or so. It's a pretty good number. I feel like, see, we're not getting the pings for the Sims, right? If you go DOD for all rounds, yeah, because it'll be one less game, right? Just went above 500 in bronze. I'm in bronze? Oh, yes, I am in bronze. Ha ha! More historical irons? Yes. There's a couple this week, actually. One for sure. No Tebow. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, my geez, Chad almost gave away the store. Let's look and see how many iron. There's one historical iron in the content this week. One for sure. Nah, there was nothing on there. I don't think that you could have seen. Maybe. You blew it up. Still, I'm not worried. You're only spoiling yourselves, chat. No, there's no spoilers on it. You're not going to be able to make out what those are. Yeah, the compiling time is what I'm worried about. The compiling time is what I'm worried about for 128. Roy Halladay in the game? There's a couple Halladays. I don't know if the peak Halladay's in the game. Pretty sure there's a Jays Halladay. Might be a Phillies Halladay too. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a winner! Congratulations to the Drummondville Voltigeur for becoming the second This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown champion as he sweeps the Valaket Vulcans 2-0 with a 7-1 win in game number 2. He goes wire to wire, wins all 7 games, doesn't drop a single one. Absolutely dominant across the board for sure. Can you see the statistics for the whole tournament? You can. That's kind of sick. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with 10 RBIs. 10 RBIs in the tournament. Holy moly. Just crushing it, chat. Just crushing. We'll take a look at the tournament tree again. There you have it. The Voltigeur are your This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown champions for this week. Let's get some GGs in the chat for the Voltigeurs, for the Vulcans, for all the teams. For all the teams that were in the tournament this week. Thank you guys for coming by. It was a lot of fun. That is going to do it for me. If you won one of the giveaways and you DM'd me or whispered, I will get you those points shortly afterwards. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. We are live now 6 nights a week. We've got something going on here 6 of these 7 days. And if Alex keeps doing these Saturday streams, we're going to have every day of the week covered. Holy moly, we've got the weekly showdowns on Monday. We've got franchise Tuesdays. We've got hockey Wednesdays, perfect team Thursdays. Fridays, we don't have anything. Fridays is boo. We've got science Saturdays. We've got Rich and who knows what. Rich and Gus on Sundays and perfect team stuff on Sundays. It's crazy, chat. The content machine here is nuts. The next time you will see me is Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for This Week in Perfect Team. Our content set this week is Perfect Team 20 fan favorites. It's great. You're not going to want to miss it. 9 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. Make sure you guys follow us all over social media, facebook.com/OTPBaseball, twitter.com/OOTPBaseball, and twitter.com/OOTP Perfect Team, discord.gg/OOTP, forums.OOTPdevelopments.com. If you have not picked up your own copy of Out of the Park Baseball 21, OOTPdevelopments.com, find it on Steam, pick it up, get in on it. Just get in on it, chat. Until next time, I am Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.